What was like the first visual novel that you played then? That you would consider not going through your trashy, eroge teenager phase. Oh my god, this is hentai.
I think the first one I played knowing exactly what it was and enjoying the fuck out of it was Canon.
Canon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it was weird, right? I kind of discovered the Canon visual novel after I watched Air.
Right.
What is this stuff, by the way?
Okay,
Actually,
so
I have no idea.
It's from the same guys
from the
who
same
made
people who made
Clannad.
Clannad.
I know that, yeah.
So before Clannad, Visual Arts made a number of games, one of them being Air, which I watched the anime of, and I first discovered what Visual Arts is. And I was like, oh, I want to see, this is based off a game. I remember I couldn't find the Air visual novel anywhere, but I found Canon, which is the first game that they ever made. So I played Canon, and of course, if you know the story of Canon, I cried like a bitch, obviously. But I was like, the first time in my life, I was like, wow, visual novels are really fucking long. Because Canon not only has like 7 different endings, but just to get to one ending, it takes about 30 hours.
Almost like a book.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like reading 7 different books at once.
That's how they get you, man. I meet people who play the same visual novel over and over again, and I'm like, what's wrong with you?
I mean, I did that.
Go outside.
Gotta get all the roots.
Go and do something productive.
Dude, I played
the 8 hours of League of Legends. Be happy, dude.
I played the Clannad visual novel as well, and just to get to the true ending, it takes like 200 hours.
Oh my god.
But
you did that?
yeah,
What's
because
wrong
I
with you? What's
was
wrong with
because I was so invested in the story. Because once you get that's the thing with the secret of visual
How
novels.
old are you?
When I played
Yeah.
Clannad, 15.
How the fuck do you have the patience for that as a 15?
Because I used to read a lot of books anyway.
Because you find time.
What do you do as a 15-year-old?
As a 15-year-old, like
Wow.
200 hours means nothing.
Halo
Yeah.
just came out, I think, for me. Like, it's...
I didn't want to be like this normie scum who play Halo. What? I wanted to be a different boy. I wanted to embrace my weirdo
Bro, there was
side.
nothing
Yeah.
better than pissing your friends off at school by, like, destroying all their shit, like, shooting their
I mean, I
horses
would.
in Red Dead.
Yeah, I mean, I would do that at school, but then I would come home and be like, you know what? I miss you, Nagisa. I want to know what happens to you, baby
You were
girl.
always okay. I had friends in my friend group who we would always play Xbox together, but there's always that one friend we were great friends with. Never hear from when he goes home. And you were that kid.
I was that kid
You're the
because
kid
I was
who's
in my
like,
room just like continuously pressing
Yeah.
spacebar as I'm playing Clannad.
Oh my god. She
Because
loves
it's
him.
so good.
Check out this gameplay.
Yeah.
Click,
High
click,
oct-
click.
and then halfway through Clannad, I realized the auto function, so I didn't even have to click anything. I was just sitting. It was like watching a movie. I was like, oh hell yeah, dude, let's go.
It's like watching a movie with extra words.
I don't think I'd be able to play a visual novel like that now, though.
No,
which is unfortunate.
Because it's like watching anime nowadays, right?
Right.
You can't watch an anime that's over like 13 episodes without having to fully commit. Like,
Right. And it's unfortunate because, like, especially in the last couple of years, I know there's been some fucking amazing visual novels that have come out, which I know if I put the time in, I would fucking love.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's just unfortunate now that a lot of these take like 100+ hours, and I
Yeah.
know I would have no time.
This sounds like hell to me. This sounds like...
Actually, question to you then, Kong. Did you not play Doki Doki when that came out?
No.
You missed the Doki Doki craze.
I just didn't. I saw it and I was like, cool, girl kills herself. Everyone's happy about it.
Doki Doki, though, I would recommend because it's only like 5 or 6
like
hours
the shorter
long.
one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a good gateway one.
Which is because when that blew up, I just had Undertale flashbacks on YouTube when that blew
Yeah.
up.
Oh,
Right? It was
yeah.
like, because it was that kind of audience that was getting attracted to it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, people are only attracted to this because this is the first time they're seeing anything remotely gory.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
I guarantee. Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm sure there's way better visual novels than Doki Doki, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
But to them, it was like the first time that they were playing
It's
a
digestible
visual
as well.
novel that
Yeah.
was also like kind of mind trippy. And I'm like, you guys clearly haven't played Sayonara because that would fuck you up.
I was about to say, I think like a good gateway and not good gateway visual novel is Sayonara Uta.
Yeah.
Because that's a visual novel that just hits the ground running. You know what I mean? Like it has a really interesting concept,
Yeah.
but it is fucked up.
It is fucked up.
So this is a visual novel written by Geno Robucci, who is the same guy who wrote Madoka Magica, Fate Zero, Psycho Pass. And the concept is about this guy, I think he wakes up. And the
I think he wakes.
yeah, I can't remember the exact beginning because the concept is
It's an old game.
there's just this guy who I think he all he sees is just this hellish landscape.
Okay.
Like it's like grotesque. Like there are like intestines.
America. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get killed for that.
There's just like intestines on the walls and just like veins popping out.
It is
and everything.
very Geno Robucci.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like a scene from Silent Hills or something like that. Some of the most hellish scenes from Silent Hills. And the only thing that's normal is this like one little lolly that's just like she's the only normal thing in this hellish landscape because every other person is just this like also hellish blob that he can't understand. So the only thing the only person he can communicate with is this lolly, and then that to me just drew me in immediately, right? Because it was like
sounds cool.
Because it was like, what's going on? Damn, why is it this way? And like the way that's what I look for in a visual novel. Because a lot of the problems I see with a lot of visual novels, Doki Doki included, is that the beginning's like very similar, where it's just like, here's a high school,
here's a normal setting,
here's all the characters, and it takes that time to get invested in the story.
Right.
But once you do, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
But Sayano Uta, if you can handle a bit, if you're not squeamish, then and you can handle a bit more, your stomach's a bit stronger.
If you can get past the gore, Sayano does a fantastic visual novel.
It's
great story,
great.
great characters, everything about it is awesome.